streams, create above and beyond. And hello to Amelia VTuber20. I am well, thank you very much. It is a Friday. Yay! That means, yay! Friday! So, last episode, we opened up our chapter 5, which is basically the last chapter. No spaceship yet from Deedslith. Phew! Soon, you spam me. Just spam me. Spam me everything. I need to see it. Hey, Morty as well. Oh my god, we've got a few people in tonight. Deedslith, Morty, and Amelia. Hello, my love. So we were in the start of the episode where we go through and have a look at all of the things that we need to do for this quest. And I can tell you what, it's complicated. So, contrary to all of the other chapters, which started up here and went down, yep, this one, over here, divide by digital, we start over here and kind of work our way up. So, I accidentally completed that one the other day, because it was actually kind of easy to do, which is the rocketry equipment. This is like making plastic, I suppose. And then we came back down here because Deedlith was like, Icky, you're doing it the wrong way. And we started back over here. So we got the processing power, so the liquefied logic, which sucked, but it was a thing, is you take the calculation mechanism that we just spent quite a few episodes making, you chuck that into the Tink smeltery, and you get yourself liquefied logic. Now, I thought it would be 1 millibucket, or no, 1 megabucket, so 1 full bucket to do the calculation. It isn't. It's 1 millibucket, so actually it's a lot better. Like Deedlith said last time, trust the process. Anyway, back over here. So we chucked some calculation mechanisms into the smelter, and with that we then got to cast a 3, an 8, and a number of operators, and ended up doing some maths. Yeah, we ended up doing maths. So with the 3 and the 8, you then need to create every single one of these numbers. And we ended up, on the end of the episode, with a 2, a 4, and a 7 still to make. We have, if I quickly, carefully stick my nose out of the front door, all of those. Now, here's the trick. With the 3 and the 8, you want to make as many numbers as possible, because if you have to put it through the system again with a different digit, you're using up more resources. So that's kind of what it meant when it talked about finding the cheapest way to do this. Can quickly become a bottleneck for running most calculations, depending on the numbers generated here. So yeah, you kind of have to be a little bit sparing with how you do this. Kinda. So let's see. So we've got, at the moment, oh god, ignore my messy inventory of doom. I was literally just collecting items that I could chuck into here so I could get this doing this. Which at the moment doesn't seem like it's sort of doing all that much, but it is doing something. Rest assured. I am literally just chucking whatever in here at this point because I might as well. And it's making me plastic meta balls. It doesn't need energy, this guy, which I'm very happy about. Very happy. So, last time we kind of was figuring this out, and then we got, oh wow, I've put things in all sorts of wrong places, haven't I? Chaps, tell me off later for using the wrong storagey things. Because yeah, that honestly, storage systems are a pain. I should have made the thingy that lovely Deedlith is using, because that seems to have like a remote storagey thingy. So at the moment we have 2 3s, a multiply, and a minus. And we need to get to a 2, a 4, and a 7. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure. Yeah, tell me off now while you remember. Absolutely, Morty. Absolutely. Yeah. Everything goes in the wrong box at some point. So I'm not sure where we get to from here, because we have an 8. We can cast an 8, but I can't divide 8 by 2 because I don't have 2 yet. I tell you what I could do. I could make another 1, which would then give me the possibility of making a 2, because I can do 3 minus 1. So how did we make the 1 again? I think it was 3 divided by 3, which gave us the 1. So let's quickly sleep. So this is what we mean about it. Like, if you have to put it through another sum system, you're gonna be using more and more resources. But that's how I think we're gonna get the 2, and then we can use another 2. We're gonna have to cast a couple more. I know. Nobody told me there would be maths involved in this either. Trust. This is, oh my days. Hooah. This is something else. So I'm gonna do 3 divided by 3, which will give me 1. Right, and then we're gonna have another 3. Because we want to then take 1 away from 3. And we'll get 2. Right? Right. Okay, so let's go back to our... I think this will work. Oh no! Nobody told me there would be math. Honestly, this was my horror last episode was, oh my god, you what? I've actually got to do math. So we come back over to our wall of doom. And we're going to go 3 and a 3. So 3 and 3 divided by 3 should give us a 1. We've got to turn the furnace on, obviously. There. So that will then do the sum. I definitely didn't expect this to be part of the pack. But it makes sense. I mean, the lady that had to do the mathematics for people to actually get to the moon, the books that she did the mathematics with was the size of her. Like, it was genuinely the same height as her. So 3 minus 1. I have a horrible feeling I'm going to have to do this several times, because I have a horrible feeling that when you combine all of these numbers, it makes that data cube, which then... So I think I'm going to have to do this quite a lot, which I think is why Daedalus said you're going to have to, like, he wished he'd done it in a better way. Right, we've got a 2! We've got the 2. This is complicated. We've got the 2. We now need the 4 and the 7. Yeah, this is... So I'm going to quickly save the 2, because I've been saving the ones that I need in a spare box. Right, so we now need a 4 and a 7, which makes me think I need to do 8 divided by 2 will give me 4, but in order to do that I need to make another 2. So I need to do another 1, which means I need to do... Ah! This is so complicated, guys. Right, let's start that again. So, I need to get to 4. And I can do that by dividing 8 by 2. Which means I need to make another 2. Which means I need to make another 1. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Can I not just like take the 2 and make a cast out of it? Can I not just make a cast out of it? No. Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, good god. You can melt them back again, so apparently if I make too many I can melt them back again. But no, you can't make a cast of it. Oh my god. Okay, alright, where's the... Ah! Yeah, to be fair, Morty does put out that I'm pretty sure the lady that did invent the rocket, like do all the maths to getting to the moon, she probably didn't do it with a meta steampunk adding machine and Sesame Street style numbers. That's brilliant. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's think about this. I need to get to a 4 and a 7. Right? So I could take a 3 or an 8. So if I take... Oh, wait, I know. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I'm having a thought. Cast 2 3s and an 8, and then I can do 8 minus 1. That'll give me the 7. So cast an 8. Bear with me, peeps. Cast an 8. Right, give me a minus. Minus. And then we need 2 3. Wait. Do we need 2 3s? Yes, because we need 2 3s because we need to make the 1 again. 1, 2. So then we've got 2 3s divided by... I do have a very, very scary feeling this is going to have to happen a couple of times. And I really, really don't want that to be the case. Was that the divide? No, it wasn't. That was the plus. Oh well. That's fine. That's fine. We can always melt it again, from the looks of it, so... Ah! Math! Why? Right, so 3 divided by 3 gives us 1, and then 8 minus 1 gives us 7, and then we would have done that. I'm scared that this is going to have to be done so many times that I'm going to be sick, because it was a lot of math to get this done, but we'll see. Right, so 3 divided by 3 gives me another 1, right? Math. Why, game? So 3 divided by 3 gives me 1. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Look at this, I'm good at math, guys. I'm good at math. And then we're going to do 8 minus 1, because we've got a 1 here now, in the box. 8 minus 1 will give us 7. 8 minus 1 should give us 7. And then we just have one more number to get to. Good goodness. This is something else. This is something else, eh? Right, you. There we go, 7. I now have a 7. Yes! Yes! Right. Okay, so that wasn't too bad so far. Sort of. 7, 8, 9. We just have a 4, and then we're laughing. And then we're laughing, right? So, the 4 is the one where I get my brain stuck. So, this is where I get my brain stuck, because I can get to... I suppose if I make another 1 and a 3, I could then just... Would that work? Would that be cheaper? I don't know. 1 plus 30... And I have got a plus. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I think I've got an idea. So if I do 2 3s, again, 1, 2, for the divide by to get 1, and then another 1 to add it when I get the other 1. Ah, brain! Really, game. I did not expect math to be any of this. Right. Okay. Okay, I've got it. I've got it, guys. I've got it. This is definitely some kind of jiggery pokery. Hopefully we can make this a bit easier, or like it says in the book, automate. So 3 divided by. So 3 divided by 3 will give me 1, and then another 3 plus 1 will give me a 4. And then that wasn't actually that expensive in terms of having to do a billion different sums. That makes sense, because the other one would have taken a couple other sums, I think. I don't know. I don't know. 3 plus 1. Good heavens. Chaps, this is all a bit much. This is all a bit much. It's small numbers, for God's sakes. Why is this so complicated? But I think that does it. I think we now have all of our numbers. So let's go shove this in the box real quick and we'll figure out what we need to do next. I'm not going to lie, I was slightly dreading having to do maths on stream. I was slightly dreading, but look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And it is definitely Sesame Street then, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the. Does nobody remember that song from the Sesame Street with where it had like the marble rolling? Is that just me? No. Okay. But over here, Katik. That now opens up this guy up here because we've unlocked all of these. So we've made all of the numbers. So please don't tell me I've got to put all of the numbers in there to make this, because this is going to suck if it is. So let's have a read. Let's have a read. This is a long one now. Okay, bear with me. Bear with me. Yay, numbers! God, when did I ever imagine saying that in a stream? Yay, numbers! Somebody hold me. I'm scared. Right. For the calculations of guidance. Okay. Ooh, oh, yeah. This. No. Oh, somebody tell me to just stop streaming and go to bed, or go back to Terraria or something, or you know, watching X-Files. We're gonna have to do that again, aren't we? We're gonna have to do all of those numbers again. Oh God. So for calculations of the guidance computer, we will need a lot of these numbers, these digits. Yep. Woo! Before letting items exit the logistical ecosystem of calculations, make sure each digit leaves in equal amounts. Good God, this is going to be complicated. Brass tunnels can solve this issue in a straightforward fashion. I don't think this is going to be straightforward at all. Okay, so each digit now has to be dissolved back into its liquefied form via the smeltery. So I've just made it and now I have to destroy it again. Does anybody feel my pain right now? Because fine. So each digit now has to be dissolved back into its liquefied form via the smeltery. Once the smeltery collected 10 liquefied items of each digit, okay, so it does have to be each digit, they combine into the encoded logic required for our computer. Once enough of this figurative alloy has been accumulated, it can be cast into a powerful computation matrix. Yeah, this is what I was scared of. This is what I was scared of. Yeah, Morty's with me on the pain. The guidance computer requires 8 matrices to function, so I'm going to have to do this 8 times. Depending on your data center and mechanism assembly lines, this may take a while. Oh god. Oh, okay. Gu guys, I. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, fine. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So we've got all of them now. We'll probably be able to make one because we've got all of the numbers. But now I get to destroy all of the numbers because I just made all of the numbers. Okay, fine. Whatever. There's no point crying about it. We've got all of the numbers. We're going to go chuck them in here. I'm assuming I can do it with the other, like, because I've still got quite a lot of liquefied logic in here anyway. Unprocessed. I'm assuming we don't need to put the thingies in. It's just the numbers, right? 10 liquefied, yeah, so it's got to be just the numbers. So, I can't believe I'm doing this. Guys. Oh, but look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, and it does tell you. So if you do put them all in and you're like, oh, I think I've messed that up. It does tell you what numbers you get. Okay, fine. That's good, probably. So 7, 8, 9, 0. Wow, not even in the right order. Yeah, take that, math. 2, 3, 4. At least it does tell you, and then you don't have to spend all of that time going, good God, what? Okay, so now we should be able to cast it into its square form. Get the nickel out of there. I'm scared. Okay, so not that way. Huh? How do I cast it now? Liquefied computation matrix. I definitely have all the right numbers, don't I? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 7, 8, 9. I definitely have all the right numbers. Does I have to be in the right order? This is unexpected problems. Does it have to be in the right order? So 9. Where is it? 8, 7. Where's 6? 6. Order should not matter. Why is it not coming out then? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Why is it not coming out on the... Okay, did I miss something? How do we cast it? Alloying, casting basin. Since for alloys made with smeltery, it does... Oh, come on! Really? So I need to go put it in that machine over there, don't I? Not in this one. Can I? How do I get it out now that it's in there? Anybody? How do I get it out now it's in there? Liquefied computation, liquefied logic. 200 made into liquefied computation alloying in the alloying thing. But that should work, right? Do I really need to take it out? How do I get it out of here? Cast in a basin. I did. I tried. This thing here. It should be working, right? And that lever shouldn't be making a difference, but just in case. Oh, good God. Really? You need 10 millibuckets of each number? No, you don't. No, come on, tell you. No. You serious? Oh my God. Read the quest text. Icky. Icky. Read the quest text. Daedalus has just corrected you again. Oh my God. This is. Did you get past it? Oh my God. Maths definitely ruins everything. This is. It's not even going to fit in there, is it? Oh my God. Okay, fine. Alright. Let's not panic. Let's not panic. Right. Okay. Dig it down and put it below. Maybe. Put it below this. So if I go here and here, I feel like it should. Oh! Well, there you go. I don't know what changed, but something did, look. Okay. Alright. So apparently, underneath is the way forwards. I'm not sure how we made it work, but it did. Ah! Okay. No, don't do that. Allow flowing down. Haha, cool, okay. Okay. Alright. Now I just need it to connect back up to everything else, please. Because that does seem to work. Allow flowing down. But now I need it to... Oh, okay, there we go. Right. That appeared to work. Look at that! Right. Okay. I've never done this bit before, so this is kind of new. But then we can just cast all of them without actually having to, like, worry or stress. We just go sit there and when we hit the do the thing. And in fact, you can actually automate it because we have already automated it in our other base. Because you can just add a lever. So, flowing down. Flowing down. I don't think that's going the right way. That needs to go that way. That needs to go that way. These need to go that way. Right. Okay, so if I now click this... Ha ha ha! Look at that! Look at that! So it automatically did all of them at once. Oh, I love it. Hello. That's kind of fun. Right, okay, I didn't think that would work, but it did. Cool. Cool. Alright. That worked. That worked. So we've got this melting into here, which then we can just chuck into there. I think we probably don't need to do a full... Like, we've got an option to have 4 stacks in here. I might just do one at a time, because you get quite a bit from one. Because as we've just seen, I've got 34 divides, 42 pluses. The meaning of life, nonetheless. 1 3 8s, 3 8s. Ugh, God. It's like it is honestly. It's like that quiz in school. If this person has this many, how many will he have left at the end of the day? Which used to irritate the ever living out of me, but this is also a reason why you should pay attention in school. Yes. Right. Okay, so we've got the auto casting of a billion things, and if we don't want it to cast more of the sums or whatever, we can just right click and change it so that it says, right, don't do this, don't do that. So that's not the end of the world. So we've got that bit sorted. Now it's just that mess. Yeah. Now it's just that mess. That's going to be a mess. So because we want to do like 3 minus 3 is the 0, right? 3 minus 3 is the 0. So over here then we would just say hang on. I do need my hoppers back. Or some conveyor belt to get it in here, but so this is the 0 line. So then we would just say that is always in here, and it'll always then be loaded into the front, like so. Ta-da. Right? Right. So then we would say this is always 3 as well. So then 3 minus 3. So I'm going to need some more hoppers, but it's a good thing because I've got a lot of iron, so this is good. Yaha. Yaha. This is kind of coming together, right? Maybe. Maybe. Oh my word. This is definitely not what I expected. Right, let's go get some more boxes and some more hoppers. We can always automate it. Like I said, we can always automate it, but I mean, I'm not sure how you would. Although you could bring it up on a conveyor and then use brass funnels to feed it off into the various, and we may still do that, probably not tonight, because I think we're still trying to get to grips with how we're going to do this. But I think that might be a thing, is to bring it up on a conveyor belt as it's being cast and post it into the the relevant boxes. Because the 0 over here, hang on, it's the 0 over here, then maybe we put the sum on the side that says, right, 0, which is 3 minus 3. Right, so then we know what needs to go in those funnels. And then the 5 was 8 minus 3, right? So we go 5, which is 8 minus 3. Whoops. Minus 3. Yep. So then the 9 was 3 times 3. So 9 is 3 times 3, right? Done. Yep, we're starting to get the lag again. 1 was 3 divided by 3, so we're going to need a lot of 3s. We're going to need almost like a continuous casting line for 3 divided by 3. So then we know what needs to go sort of where. Sort of. Whew, mama. And so then if we bring it up by a conveyor belt here and start using the brass funnels to say, right, we need a minus in this one and that one, we need a plus in this one and that one, etc., etc. That I feel should work. And then if we do still need to do another sum further on, like when we made the 4, which was a 3 plus a 1, we can take 1 from the 1 line, a 3 from over here, and do another sum on the other side of it, potentially, using up all of this space. That I feel like is doable. I may spend some time over the weekend building up some more of this, which means you may come back to even more of a hot mess, but that's the thought process right now, is this is going to end up being a huge data bank of calculations running using a lot of resources, a lot of power. I think that should work. I do see where Dedith is coming from, saying use the blast chillers and the induction thingy-bibs, because that would avoid some of this here, because you can just use a 1 block utility, but I'm going to do this instead. I'm more comfortable with this, so I'm gonna go with that. But I mean, there's never one way. Let me get real with you. There's never one way to do this. There's never one way to build a creeper farm or to build a ender pearl savey shooty thing. There's always better ways. There's always wrong ways. There's always ways that you think actually are kind of cool and are fun to do. And that's what makes this game what we all enjoy, what we all really like doing, because there's no one way of doing it. There is probably a better way or a good way of doing it because like you get the most amount of drops or whatever from it, or the most amount of productivity, but it's down to you to figure out a lot of this. And I mean, I've been having to figure this out on this episode with you, so that's been a real treat. But yeah, I think I've got an idea. I think leave it with me. We'll have a bit more of a think. We might have to adjust some of these so that they're in more in line with this, or that more in line with those. But for now, I think we'll call it there because we have been going for about an hour and nearly 20 minutes. And I don't want to lose you all in the crazy and also the sums. Because I definitely have lost my brain in all of the crazy and all of the sums. Definitely. My hubby right now is like, yeah, this is easy sums. Shush, icky, shush. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I was worried this would be the case, that we would have to do a lot more sums, and it is. But we'll figure it out. We always do. So for now, I'm gonna wish you all a very good night. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching me and chilling out, and also for suggestions. Thank you to Dedalith for giving me ideas on how to fix this, and also that it needs 10 millibuckets of each number, and to Morty for just generally keeping my mood up. It's definitely appreciated. So yeah, I hope you all have a nice weekend, and I will catch you on the next episode Wednesday, or over the weekend while I try and figure out how to do a bit more of this. Alright, ta ta, bye bye, and good night.